Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So something I want to say before starting the video is that we are almost at 100 videos in this account. Basically, putting together both Archons Only and Fatui Only, we're on the 90 something videos already. So what I'm planning to do at some point is to try to do maybe a giveaway to celebrate the 100 videos of the account. So I would like to hear your opinions of what could I do or not and what would you like to see. But I feel that's going to be kind of like a great achievement. First, I think it's going to be for the 100 videos, and also I'm probably going to do something different when we get 100 videos of Archons Only, because it has been a really long journey. I hope this also coincides with maybe the year of this account being created. I know it was in October, so that's coming up pretty soon. So it will be fun to do it, and I'm probably going to do some giveaways to celebrate. So I would really like to know your ideas or your opinions on this. Secondly, something I've been noticing is that my videos are not being seen for like many people, and I don't know why this is happening. Especially one of my videos, or one of the latest videos that I got the really high number of views, even more than I was expecting. I can understand why this happened. But after that, all the videos got like really bad. So I don't know if it's something with the content, people didn't care anymore about this type of challenges. But also would like to thank you for watching these videos regularly, and I would really like if you can share these videos or comment and like and everything like that to actually help us grow. I know it costs nothing to do it, but it would really help me to grow this community. So with that in mind, we can actually start the video. As you can see here, we're in the new region of Liuye. I don't know how it's called, but the reason that we're doing this is because I'm only missing to get the wings from Liuye. Of course, I'm missing the other regions I haven't done yet, but at least for now, the only ones that are missing are Liuye, because we got inazuma in the last video, and before of that we got Mondstadt. So what I'm trying to do here is I don't want to wait any other week to actually do like the different commissions and everything like that. I want to complete quests because we are like only a few rewards left for that. So basically, if we do this kind of quest, we can actually reach them. I think we're missing 40 or something, like really small. So maybe 2 quests is going to be the whole thing. And for that, I found that these quests were in my quest log. So basically, they're ready to get. And my biggest question is that can I do these ones with Archons only? And not only that, this is the first time I'm doing them because I haven't done in any other of my accounts. So that would be kind of interesting to first do it for the first time and then try to see if it can be done with using only Archons. So let's see if this is doable or not and see what happens in this time. And the other thing that I'm trying to think is what I'm going to do after this. So we're missing 3 regions basically. We're missing Sumeru, we're missing Fontaine, or at least the Fontaine Archon quest, and we're also missing the new region of Natlan. It was recently released. So I'm trying to think what I should do and if I should follow the order or not. I'm really afraid of Natlan, especially because if you need to use Pyro, we don't have any Pyro character or any Pyro Archon, and I heard that it's not going to be released until later in the patch, like happened with the other Archons. So basically, what I'm afraid of is that we need to use Pyro to advance to Inazuma that we don't have. So maybe that kind of delay our start in Inazuma and can kind of like suffer about that. But at least it's something that we can actually do. So what I think I'm going to prioritize now is to do sumerus, because I know that it's something that I need to do at some point. I have some free time recently, so I'm able to actually do it, I think. And playing through whole that quest is going to be exhausting, and probably I'm not going to be able to show many of the things that happen there because it's mostly dialogues and like repeating the same cycle over and over again. Probably there are some quests or some domains that I can show, but the rest of the things I think are going to be skippable, or at least I'm not going to show them in this video. So, or in this kind of videos. So at least it's something that we can actually see, and maybe it's going to be only one video and this is gone. Although it's been like, I don't know, 20 hours of playing or something like that. But that could be another idea. And after that, I might be able to think if I should play Inazuma, sorry, if I should play Natlan or Fontaine. I know that you can start the Natlan quest without doing the previous one, which I think is a really good thing. And I will see if I can actually do them with all using only Archons or something else happens around them. But if not, what I was thinking is that I can do Natlan story quest in my Fatui only account. Basically, because we have Pyro, we have a character that can do Pyro, so then they're going to be fulfilling that necessity of having to do Pyro in different challenges. So also because like there is nothing we can do on the other regions, especially on Inazuma, we don't have any point of doing it, especially because we need to break into Inazuma, and if you don't want to use any other characters on the Fatui, then it's going to be impossible. And we don't have furina to walk on water, so then basically what leads us is that we need to do sumeru, but we cannot do sumeru Archon quest without, I think, I might need to check that, without having done Inazuma. And again, Fontaine, we need to do the previous one. So probably having this easy start on Natlan with Fatui only could be a good idea, and I might going to do that at some point. I don't know when, especially because I need to play play Natlan at some point. But I will see what are my other videos being planned, and then I might need to do basically a Natlan video, maybe a glimpse from the future to actually do it. The other negative thing is that there is not a Fatui confirmed to run at this point or rerun, so not even an Archon. Well, yes, it's an Archon. I think Radiant Shogun is going to rerun in next, but I don't think I'm going to spend in her weapon. We have at least 2 weapons for her. Maybe they're not the best ones, but that's basically where we are. And the other thing that I would like to have is to try to save for both the 2 Archons that we don't have. They're going to be Zhongli and Mavuika. So that would be kind of fun to do, or that would be my first goal. So then there is no need for me to go, oh my god, we died. There is no need for me to go to Natlan at this point if there is no character, or to start to doing this old or new type of videos if there is nothing we can wish for. In the case of Fatui only, the interesting thing is that there is also none of the Fatui characters, but we have a glimpse on Capitano, and that would be so great to see. I want to see that fight scene. I've seen some things on Twitter and around, and it looks fantastic. So we will see if that would be a great idea or not, but that's basically what I would like to see. I want to see those fighting scenes. I want to get a lot of clips from there to use as thumbnails and kind of like theorize if Capitano is going to be released or not. We will see what happens in the future. I feel like these 2 last regions are going to be really important for the lore and for basically the Fatui characters more than the Archons. And then, for example, Shnetsai is going to be a great region for Fatui only. But yeah, we're here in Archons only, and as you can see here, until now I was able to do everything from this quest. So it seems to it's going really fine, but we will see what happens later. I also would like to hear your opinion about Natlan, if you played already, if you explore it or not, if you like it or not. What do you think about the Archon? What do you think about the Fatuis? What do you think about the whole idea of the region and the different tribes and everything like that? So yes, please let me know what do you think and what would you like to see in these accounts in the future. That would be really helpful for me, and it's going to actually tailor the content to something that you can actually want to watch. Maybe doing this quest that has nothing to do with Archons maybe makes no sense. Oh no, do we need to have Pyro in here? And there is water nearby. Oh no, I don't think this is going to be doable. If they stay on, it is possible. But if they need to be done in a like a period of time, oh my god, it goes underwater. We can try. So we have teleport waypoints. So basically that's what we can try to do. We can swirl using Venti's ultimate, the pyro, like we did in other parts, for example, like we did in other parts of Liuye and also in Dragonspine. So we have done it. My biggest threat is that they are not up all the time, and we need to make them to be up. And the other part is like they're surrounded by water. So if I try to infuse the ultimate with pyro close to it, it's probably going to pick up the hydro, and that's going to ruin my ultimate. So let's see how many tries we can do for that. If it's doable or not, I was not expecting that. It means that we did all this part of the quest in vain because we're not going to get the completed quest. But we will see. That's a bummer. I was not really expecting that. Let's try to use the kitchen to actually burn ourselves. That would be easier. And then see if we can teleport and make the ultimate on fire. Okay, we're infused with pyro. Let's teleport. Oh, we got the hydro. And we need to raise it. I don't know if this is going to be possible. It's going to be really, really difficult. So spoiler alert, I was not able to do it, basically because the platforms go down when I teleport out, and that will require me to turn them on, teleport out, redo our ultimate, and try to do to get the pyro infusion, and then teleport back. And I think the different pillars are going to be deactivated. So probably we cannot do this right now. Maybe we should try to do it when we have Mavuika. That would be easier. So that's something we can revisit when we get the Pyro Archon. It's not that far away, I hope, so at least it's something that we can actually do. But for the times being, basically, I'm not going to spend my time trying to do that, something that's going to become crazily mad, and especially because we don't actually need this quest. We're doing this only to get the wings for Liuye, basically, for a character that we don't have, like Zhongli. So yeah, that's basically our status. So what I decided to do is to start another quest here. We need to put these books in order. It's giving me a lot of problems. I know it has something to do with the colors. Okay, we're able to unlock it. And the idea here is to actually complete this quest and actually try to get the wings. Also, we're going to get primogens. We're going to get all the materials that we can use to level up our Archons or our future Archons and different things. And the other thing I'm having right now is that I'm getting a lot of primogems. I'm going to get more primogems when we explore Natlan, for example. So then what I'm thinking is, what should I prioritize my primogens then? I want to get the two Archons, and I heard that maybe this is incorrect, and I hope it's incorrect because I don't want it to be true. But instead of having Zhongli on the 5.1, we're going to have Nahida. And that would be terrible because the two last Archons that we have were Raiden Shogun and Nahida, and they're rerunning before Zhongli. It's insane. I don't know why they decide to do that. I hope I need to wait until Lantern Ride to actually have them. That would be my worst nightmare, basically, because it means that we have Mavuika and Zhongli side by side and without no space in between of them. So I don't know what I should do. If I should pull for example, Nahida's weapon, that would be a really great option. For example, Raiden Shogun's Constellations in the next patch, or if I should save everything for when we get the Archons. I think that's going to be decided at the point where we get those characters being wishable and see how many primogens we have by then. So we need to win our 50-50s for both Archons, in theory. So at least I would like to have, I don't know, 360 wishes. That's a lot to say. At least 180 to make sure that I will get one of them. And if I have to prioritize, that would be Zhongli. I don't know. We will think. But yeah, that's basically what I'm dealing with. I was expecting to get Zhongli before, and then we can actually try to save 4 Primogens for other Archons. But the other Archons are actually rerunning earlier, so that's going to mess up with everything of my plans. Because basically, I wanted to get the Archons that I need, and then I can wish for the other Archon weapons, for example, and try to get something like that, or a Constellation, and that would be adding some PT into both the weapon or the character banners. So I don't know how that's going to work. I hope this is incorrect. I hope the predictions are incorrect. I hope that Zhongli is going to be the next Archon rerunning, especially because we get a new 5-star Geo character that would be great to rerun with Zhongli. I don't know what's going to happen basically, but we will see. We will see what happens. Nothing is set on stone. Everything are rumors from people, and I hope they're wrong. So because I don't want to pull for anything for Nahida before getting new Archons, and especially Zhongli to get Geo and get a good shield, and then of course Mavuika to get a Pyro Archon. That we need that element, and I hope she's a main DPS. That's what we need in this account. We have Raiden Shogun, it's kind of like a main DPS. Now she's like a Dendro reaction support, so although she's making a lot of damage, she's not play as a main DPS. So yeah, that would be fun to have. We can have that reaction, and then we can have, I guess everything could change. We can have, that would be fun. We're going to have 6 characters at some point. So we could have Nahida, Furina, and Raiden Shogun. We can have Hyper Blooms, and then we can have Venti, we can have Mavuika, and we can have Zhongli in the other side. So then we will have a healer in one side, a shielder in the other one. It might be a waste of Furina's potential, but she can do the bloom cores, and we can get more reactions, and she can heal and all the things. And then we can power up basically Mavuika if she's a main DPS with Venti to lower the resistance of the enemies with the Birdescent banner, and then Zhongli to get a shield, and that would be perfect. Maybe even we can do the other kit that you get an advantage when you pick up a shield shard of a specific element. So we can actually think about that. That would be fun ways to play the characters, and that would mean that we need to farm a lot of artifacts, but then it's going to give a little bit of spice to this account. That it's something that we need. I haven't been using my Primogens efficiently these days, only to level up my characters, level up their talents, and nothing else. So I don't have any other gold into this account, rather than maybe try to get, maybe start thinking of getting Zhongli and try to get his artifacts and try to get his weapon leveled up. It's probably going to use the Black Tussle, I assume. And then maybe try to get his enemy weekly boss domain, so we can actually try to get those hard to get materials that we need to level up his talents. So yeah, that's basically where we are. The other thing that we need are to get crowns. I saw that they introduced a new crown in the shop that is like 50, I think 50 of the wishes that we need to get, or like maybe worth 5 wishes. I don't think if it's worth it or not. We will see how many. I need to make the math how many crowns do we have left. For example, we need to do Sumeru's tree. We need to do inazuma tree is not full leveled up. The dragon spine, I think we still have one there. Of course, Fountain, and then I'm going to have the Natlan region tree. I don't know what it is. I think it's a Mayan or Aztec calendar or something like that. I think it's a Mayan calendar. So yeah, that would be fun to actually see and try to see if we can get as many as we can. Also, we have events that are going to give us a crown. So maybe we're okay in the crown side. We need to get 6 more for our characters. So that's something we can actually aim. And it doesn't seem to be that much. So yeah, maybe we're okay with the crowns, unless we get another Archon at some point. But yeah, that's kind of fun to actually see and see what else we can actually do to increase our DPS potential in this account. Maybe I should do, at some point, I need to rerun my Spiral Abyss to see if we improve our characters or not. But yeah, that's something that we can actually plan for and see if we can actually do it or not. And if we increase our DPS potential. I think there is not much we can do right now. The thing that's going to increase our potential would be to get another character. So that would be better than getting any constellations or any weapon or any talent levels up. But yeah, that's something that we can actually aim for and see if that's going to be enough for us to get deeper into the abyss. I remember it was our last record. If I try to do it again, I might go through my videos and see what was the last thing that we did. Maybe it was floor number 9 or 10. Probably 9. I don't think I was able to finish 9, or I was not able to finish 10, but that's something we can actually check. But yeah, I feel like all my Abyss videos do really well. Maybe that's what people like to see instead of like me trying to do quest, like in here. But yeah, so we finally was able to get the enough reputation that we actually need. You can see we're missing 20 and this is the last thing. So actually we can finally get the wings from Liuye. Now the only thing we're missing is the Liuye Archon to use them. Again, we're still missing Sumeru and we're still missing Fontaine, so that would be the other things that we do. But I think this is a perfect moment to finish the video, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.